In this video, I'll show you how to install the WannaBeQuant strategy selection demo. First of all, you need MT5 and you need to be logged in, as you can see. And then you want to head over to the navigator, the market, and then double click. And then you want to search the whole name, WannaBeQuant strategy selection. Click on that and then you click on download demo. Now you can see it's been added to the market EAs. So we can double click this and it will come up with a new window. Click test. Now down here in the strategy tester, it will say expert market / WannaBeQuant. You can select any symbol and any time frame, it doesn't matter, and then select the date you want to backtest. The backtest doesn't need every tick data, so I just use the 1 minute as it will speed the backtest up. And just input your deposit. Leverage, I just always set this to 200. If you're doing an optimization, you can enable this. So I'll do the fast one, and you can select a custom max. In the strategy, it is profit times by the recovery factor, and this gives you a good optimization for risk to reward, but I won't be using an optimization in this video, and I won't be visualizing the chart. Now for the inputs, you can check out the blog and I'll have a list in depth of all of the general settings and the universal settings linked below. But the main settings you may want to change is the overall amount of equity that you'll be using across all the strategies by using the multiplier. So around 4 might be like 10 to 20% drawdown. Increasing this to 8 will be like 40% drawdown. But I'll be just leaving this on the default. The max number of orders I want is like up to 100. And then the other main setting would be this one. So this runs the code every 60 seconds. If you went any lower, then your strategy may open like a little bit quicker, depending on the strategy. But selecting higher amounts like 120, so 2 minutes, will speed up the backtest by double the speed, and just the default 60 amount. I'll be using the default values of update 1.1, so I'll just quickly scroll through these. And that's it. If you've never run the strategy before, you'll need to run it once to create the necessary files. So we'll just do this now. In the last clip, I got an invalid license error. This is a very rare error. If you get it, you are screwed. But all I did was I uninstalled MetaTrader 5. When I uninstalled it, I also did delete personal user data. Uninstalled, reinstalled. I've just logged in, and then I got the demo version, and now it's working. Whatever your symbol is here is what it backtests on if you have no symbols in the setup. To set up the symbols, you either manually do it here like this. This line is a horizontal line, I believe, but you can also use a comma or a plus sign and it'll still work. So let's just try this. I don't have any data, so I've got to download it. And as you can see, it is placing trades. To set up the symbols also, you want to go to the data folder and you want to click on terminal and then common folder, files, The first time you run this, it'll create this file, and then you want to input all your symbols into the .txt files. So now I have the symbols. I'm currently using IC markets, and again you can use a comma, a plus, or a vertical line to space your symbols, just like this. I'll show you another one, strategy 8, Bitcoin, ETH, and then that's it. That is how to set up the symbols. Now for a backtest, I'm going to input the things that I need. Disabled. Let's do custom period. I'll do 2019, and then I'll do today. I'll start, and it should take around half an hour. I need to download all the symbols, so that'll take a while. When backtesting, there'll be prints like this. Insufficient historical open prices. This just means that there isn't data available for the current time here for that symbol. But when there is enough data, then the strategy will start on that symbol. Hope that makes sense. 35 minutes later, it's complete. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it was helpful. See ya.